Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the wiregrass. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Groupers about to kick it away and get this season started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Trojans' offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Groupers' offense will take the field for the first time. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Looking deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Crowder. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Troy! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Jeffrey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The groupers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Craig. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the groupers getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wyoming took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Laramie. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Crowder. Pulls it in, it's Connor. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Connor. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll go back to work on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wrong direction. He'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air, it's Crowder. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physical.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Here comes the option. got enough for the first. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play-action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the groupers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Connor. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little farther.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. Inside, touchdown Groupers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick strike complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Taylor. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Gonna look downfield again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Dropping back, it's Crowder. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Troy! A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Clemson has they faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of him. They're trailing by 17 to LSU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The groupers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Craig. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. And the groupers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Runs through the tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. The holder will put it down at midfield, a 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to go.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up?
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll room and found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. On the option. Now the pitch. Jukes his way for more. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Groupers are marching down the field. The option look. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Groupers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Groupers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run play action. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it slips just inside that right upright. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Crowder. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period.
Here we go.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Moving away from pressure. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Breaks into the open. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the...
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Split backs here. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Groupers will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Trojans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes. He now has 85 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if it.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Touchdown, Troy! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. Now on the option. And the ball is free, racing to the right.
Well, it was a great job of executing the option by the quarterback. He made the right decision holding on to it. He shows you his athleticism. It's going to be a big play. You've just got to finish it, though. And the defense, they never quit. You saw the effort getting to him and ripping the ball loose.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit,
from the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Turning it on. Powers through. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the groupers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Going for it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters getting tight in the red zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.